Okay, so as discussed in the actual modules, the requirements in the first module, I need to prepare the data. So as required, the data set must be cleaned, and then the vector database is created, then similarity matrix selection is done. For the first part, or for this first task, there is need for cleaning the data, which I used pandas, numpy, and then other libraries that will help in looking at the uncleaned data, which is this one, that is quite clumsy and it is quite a lot. There is a lot of things that is wired in this very uncleaned data, which includes characters that are not supposed to be there are there, and there are places where the things should be formatted. Duplicate data must be removed and all that. So to achieve that, let me just go through the code. I import pandas for data frames, then numpy to help in that analysis, and then correction. Then this py country, since we are talking about correcting a data set that that has a lot of uncleaned data. Let me just open it. So as you can see, this is the countries. We have quite a lot of countries here, but a lot of them are combined with letters which are not supposed to be there. So there's a package, there's a library specifically meant for identifying and identifying countries and then cleaning them depending on how they appear. So let me just go back to my actual code. So let's look at the code. This py country is the package I installed and imported. Then I read the data frame CSV, I encode it with Latin 1. Then I remove special characters, and then I apply the function to all columns, where if there is a specific character, I should just put this there. So, and then I will then handle the missing values, and then invoice date, so I should correct it to date and time. So it is just going to look at the data frame, invoice data frame, and then use numpy to actually correct it into date and time. Then every text column should be cleaned, and then because we have stock code description and country, so it will look at it, and then if there is anything that is outside this notations, then it is going to replace it with this empty string. Then I will handle specifications like replacing wv, because this very wv has appeared a lot. So wherever it is, I will just it doesn't make that much of a sense in the data. It will be replaced with an empty string, and find the closest country to the using py country. I can find the similar country to the actual spelling, so it will look at the spelling of the country and then return the similarity similarity ratio. So this is the function that handles that, and then apply it to country. Remove non-numeric values in invoice number, stock code, and customer ID, because they are supposed to be numbers, and then convert customer to numeric. Then fill in missing values with NaN. Fill in missing in description column with an empty string if there is no description, because Pinecoin cannot handle that or convert an empty string to vector, so it needs to be filled with an empty string also. So remove duplicates by invoice number, since it is quite unique. Then save the cleaned data frame to a new CSV file, which I'm going to show in a while here. So this is the actual cleaned data. Alright, as you can see, so everything is okay for the data. It is now cleared using the aforementioned source code. So now back to backend creation. Two files were created. One is vector db operations, that is for handling db uploads and everything. Then there's the vector result, where the query is going to be done by the customer, and then they are going to actually, for that I need to create a Pinecoin database, which can be found here, product recommendation. So I use all the data available in order to actually do the data. So I use Pinecoin, pandas, sentence transformers. I vectorize using the API key, and then I use this model, all MPNet based version 2 in the sentence transformers. Then I load the sentence, and then so this function vectorizes the data, and then embed it using this model, then pass it to model, sentence transformer, read the CSV file which is described before, and then take the data description because it is quite um, you know it is the one that is going to be used for NLTK. Then embeddings should be in the description. Then data for uploads, this is going to serve as our unique identifying row. Then put it into data. All these are metadata that is included in description, customer ID and country. This one's omitted because I don't want it to take a lot of time. Then I offset it using this very expression, and then after finishing it is going to show data for upload has been data has been uploaded successfully. So for vector result, the only thing that is needed is of course the Pinecoin API key. Then a person is just going to query, and then is going to return the result in JSON, and then vectors will be displayed. That is, the result is going to be displayed after the form is submitted, and then the results are going to be displayed along with the recommended product. So that is for module 1. Thank you very much.